Hi, everybody. This is Tiffany. I hope everyone's having a great day. I came on to read Leviticus 18. So this actually fell in my lap. So I prayed about what I'm about to share with you guys a little while ago. I said this before that the Lord will lead you to people sometimes, but then lead you away from them. People are actually teaching that it is of the Lord for uncles to marry their nieces just because people in the Bible have done it. And I'm not going to get into all the other era teaching that they do unless the Lord prompts me to do so. But the Lord definitely prompted me to do this one here. So that's why I'm going to read that here because it's not okay. For anyone to be involved with people in their bloodline, half sisters, half brothers, whatever, that is incest and that is of the devil. And anyone that claims that that's of the Lord, they're lying. And you need to really pray about these people because it doesn't matter how much head knowledge they have. If they're not operating out of the spirit of the Lord, you need to remove yourself from these people. Okay, so now I'm going to read, what is it? Leviticus 18. This is the New International Version, unlawful sexual relations. So the reason why I picked New International Version is because of the way it broke it down. Because in the English Standard and the King James Version, they say uncovered nakedness. So the reason why I picked this one is because they broke it down for people to really understand it in this time, how this is not okay. Even though the majority of people know this is not okay, we still have these bad apples that are among us saying that it is. All right, so unlawful sexual relations, Leviticus 18. The Lord said to Moses, speak to the Israelites and say to them, I am the Lord your God. You must not do as they do in Egypt, where you used to live, and you must not do as they do in the land of Canaan, where I am bringing you. Do not follow their practices. You must obey my laws and be careful to follow my decrees. I am the Lord your God. Keep my decrees and laws, for the person who obeys them will live by them. I am the Lord. No one is to approach any close relative to have sexual relations. I am the Lord. Do not dishonor your father by having sexual relations with your mother. She is your mother. Do not have relations with her. Do not have sexual relations with your father's wife. That would dishonor your father. Do not have sexual relations with your sister, either your father's daughter or your mother's daughter, whether she was born in the same home or elsewhere. Do not have sexual relations with your son's daughter or your daughter's daughter. That would dishonor you. Do not have sexual relations with the daughter of your father's wife, born to your father. She is your sister. Do not have sexual relations with your father's sister. She is your father's close relative. Do not have sexual relations with your mother's sister, because she is your mother's close relative. Do not dishonor your father's brother by approaching his wife to have sexual relations. She is your aunt. Do not have sexual relations with your daughter in law. She is your son's wife. Do not have relations with her. Do not have sexual relations with your brother's wife. That would dishonor your brother. Do not have sexual relations with both a woman and her daughter. Do not have sexual relations with either her son's daughter or her daughter's daughter. They are your close relative. That is wickedness. Do not take your wife's sister as a rival wife and have sexual relations with her while your wife is living. Do not approach a woman to have sexual relations during the uncleanness of her monthly period. Do not have sexual relations with your neighbor's wife and defile yourself with her. Do not give any of your children to be sacrificed to Molech, for you must not profane the name of your God. I am the Lord. Do not have sexual relations with a man as one does with a woman. That is detestable. So, right there, I just wanted to highlight that. Do not have sexual relations with a man as one does with a woman. That is detestable. So, a lot of people with same sex relationships, they always ask, where is it in the Bible that the Lord says that it is not okay? It's right there. And that is Leviticus 18:22. Do not have sexual relations with an animal and defile yourself with it. A woman must not present herself to an animal to have sexual relations with it. That is perversion. Do not defile yourself in any of these ways, because this is how the nations that I am going to drive out before you became defiled. Even the land was defiled, so I punished it, for it is sin, and the land vomited out its inhabitants. But you must keep my decrees and my laws. The native born and the foreigners residing among you must not do any of these detestable things, for all these things were done by the people who lived in the land before you, and the land became defiled. And if you defile the land, it will vomit you out as it vomited out the nations that were before you. Everyone who does any of these detestable things, such person must be cut off from their people. Keep my requirements and do not follow any of the detestable customs that were practiced before you came, and do not defile yourselves with them. I am the Lord your God. So, as you can see here, the Lord is not okay with people practicing sexual relations with people in their families. It doesn't matter um, if it's your half sister, half brother, aunt, uncle, sister, sister in law. It doesn't matter. Brother in law, father, sister, whatever. This is not okay. So anyone that is telling you it's okay because people did it in the Bible is operating out of another spirit. It is not the spirit of the Lord. So be careful sitting under these type of people. So we are always to pray about people, places, and things, because a lot of people appointed themselves to teach. A lot of people have not been called by the Lord to teach, and that is 100% true. So once you are sitting under someone that is okay with these false ways, whatever group they're in, remove yourself. That's an open door, because once they're preaching false, the enemy is in the midst. And what will happen is you will defile yourself with these people. Okay. So I hope this message helps somebody. I love you guys. Have a wonderful and blessed day, and I'll see you soon, Lord willing, and be blessed. Bye.